Up next on Line TV, we have new foods with Linus and the latest news on the Ukraine and Russian war.
And me, London King, with all the updates on tonight's game. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Good morning, Cersei High. I'm Star Cox with this morning's updates and news.
And I'm Fiona Donaire. Welcome back to another episode of Line TV. Let's jump into those announcements.
Johnston's will be on campus Wednesday, December 14th, to deliver any rings that have not already been ordered. Students will be called by the office that morning to pick up their rings. To place an order or to pay for a ring, please go to johnstons.com.
Any high school students who are new to the district this year, the baseball team will have a special tryout after school, November 30th through December 2nd, 4 to 5 p.m. Any new student interested in trying out, please email Coach Matt Davis or Coach Dakota Gardner.
ASU BB Cersei will be on campus November 15th and 16th to register students for concurrent credit for spring semester. They will be holding 2 AccuPlacer time slots on November 15th. If you are still needing scores to be eligible for concurrent credit for the spring semester, please sign up for your time slot in the Guidance Center. Signups will be on first-come, first-served basis. Registration paperwork will be handed out by your teacher or found in the Guidance Center.
Congratulations, Amy Thomas, for earning ARK CDA Region Number 1 High School Choral Director of the Year.
Butter braids will be delivered today in the library. Please come between 2 and 4:30 p.m. to pick up. Butter braids are frozen and must be delivered to your customers promptly.
Hey Star, have you noticed some of the new food on the cafeteria lines?
Yep, and lucky for us, Linus Bowman has a story that just so happens to be about that.
There have been many changes to Cersei High School, but one that stands out is the new foods at the cafeteria. Many students have different opinions on the cafeteria foods.
With the many options available, one stands out the most, and that is the good old taco bar.
My favorite food item would have to either be the nachos or the Crispitos that they have in the taco bar. A lot of people have told me that they don't like it because it's kind of the same thing every day, but other than that, I like it.
The Mexican bar has tacos, or you can have a nachos, and some days we have Crispitos on that line.
There are so many delicious options that you can choose from, such as the macaroni bar.
The mac and cheese has the cheese in it, it has noodles, and then we have buffalo chicken that you can put on the top of it.
They're in a pretty good place now, but hopefully they end up having more of a variety instead of the same thing every day.
It takes many hours of preparation when it comes to our school lunches. The students seem very appreciative of the hard work that goes into our lunches.
The girls make the pico de gallo, they make it daily. They cook the hamburger meat, make the taco seasoning, they have the chicken feta meat they do.
Remember to thank our hard-working lunch ladies for the delicious foods. They take a lot of preparation and time to make. Now, back to the news desk.
Wow, those nachos sure do look good.
They sure do.
In local news, authorities said 3 federal investigations into gangs moving drugs and guns through central Arkansas resulted in 80 federal indictments and 45 arrests Wednesday morning. According to the United States Attorney's Office in Little Rock, 2 of the investigations were led by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The third investigation, led by the Drug Enforcement Administration, started in August of last year after DEA agents said they found street-level meth and fentanyl dealers using a common California supply source while working on investigation with the North Little Rock Police Department.
In national news, the CDC has linked a recent listeria outbreak to deli meats and cheeses purchased from net-cost market delis, causing 16 infections and 1 death across 6 states, the CDC said Wednesday. There were 7 infections in New York, 3 in Maryland, 1 in New Jersey, 2 in Massachusetts, 2 in Illinois, and 1 in California from April 2021 to September 2022. Of those infected from New York, 5 reported buying deli meats at net cost market location, a grocery store where the bacteria was previously identified in October 2021. Though investigators believe there could possibly be other delis involved in the current outbreak.
Russian Defense Minister Sergei has ordered a withdrawal of Russian forces from the west bank of the Dnipro River in Kherson region, according to Russian state media. His order comes as Ukrainian forces make advances toward the city of Kherson from two directions. The Russian withdrawal would be the most significant military development since Ukrainian forces swept through the northern Kharkiv region in September. Kherson was the first major Ukrainian city and the only regional capital that Russia has captured since the February invasion.
I'm so glad the temperatures are actually starting to drop.
Just in time for Thanksgiving sweaters, let's send it over to Jordan with the weekend weather updates.
Good morning, Cersei. I'm Jordan Bowman with today's weather report. For today, you're going to have a high of 56, partly cloudy, rain at 14%, with winds from the north at 10 miles per hour, humidity at 63%, and your sun rose at 6:37 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight, you'll have a low of 33, mostly cloudy, rain at 4% chance, winds north to northwest 5 miles per hour, humidity at 56, and your sunset at 5:05 p.m. Onto the almanac. For the last 7 days, your temperature's high has been 64, low as 42. Your monthly average of precipitation is 4.77 inches, month to date 1.37 inches. Onto the 5cast. In the 5cast, Saturday is sunny with a high of 51, low of 26 with a 2% chance of rain. Sunday, mostly sunny with a 49 high and a 29 as your low, 16% chance of rain. Monday, partly cloudy, 48 as your high, 34 as your low with a 58% chance of rain. And Tuesday and Wednesday will be cloudy with a high of 49 and low in the low 30s with little to no chance of rain. Well, it looks like the temperatures are finally starting to drop.
Time to break out my winter coats.
I'm getting hungry, Fiona. What are we having for lunch today?
For lunch, we will be having classic cheese hamburger, crispy chicken patty, fries, cheddar ranch chicken wrap, apple, and milk.
Sounds great. Be sure to thank our lunch ladies for all the hard work they put into our delicious lunches.
I wonder what's going on in sports today.
I'm not sure. Let's send it over to London with this week's sports updates.
Good morning, Cersei. Let's go right ahead and get right into those local sports. Tonight, our Cersei High Lion football team will take on the 8-2 Lake Hamilton Wolves for the first playoff game. The game will be held at Lake Hamilton High School starting at 7 p.m. In other news, basketball will also be having a game tonight where our girls and boys will be playing away against the Brooklyn Bearcats starting at 5 p.m. The dance team will be traveling to Lake Hamilton High School tomorrow for their state competition. If you see any of these players today, make sure to wish them luck. Moving on to national sports, Week 10 of the NFL regular season will start this weekend with some exciting games, including the 7-1 Minnesota Vikings taking on the 6-2 Bills in Buffalo, the Cardinals flying west to LA to take on the Rams, and the Los Angeles Chargers going to the Bay to take on the 49ers for Sunday Night Football. And the NCAA college basketball is starting back up with some games of interest, including number 2 Gonzaga taking on the tough opponent in Michigan State, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the Fordham Rams in Fayetteville, and the current champs and the Kansas Jayhawks looking to get their first win of the season against North Dakota State in Lawrence tomorrow. Make sure to keep an eye on these teams throughout the season to see where they stand before March Madness. In the NHL, games have been slowly continuing with the games of notice, including the Vegas Golden Knights beating the Maple Leafs in overtime 4-3. The Arizona Coyotes upsetting the Buffalo Sabres 4-1, and the Los Angeles Kings shutting out the Minnesota Wild 1-0. A game to look forward to later tonight is the Tampa Bay Lightning traveling to DC to take on the Capitals later, as we see two powerhouse teams looking to make a statement in their division with a win. Well, Susie, that's all the sports updates I have for you today. Now back to Fiona and Star at the news desk.
Thanks, Lyndon. I can't wait to see those basketball games. I think we're going to have a good season.
Make sure to go read Vivi Tomlinson's story about students balancing school and work on CerseiLionPress.com.
Well, that looks like all the time we have for today, Cersei. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Fiona Donaire.
And I'm Star Cox. Have a great rest of your day, Cersei.